Good morning, students. Today we shall read the chapter Reach for the Top. This is the lesson number 8 from the book Beehive. It has two parts in it. First part is the biography of Santosh Yadav, and part 2 is about Maria Sharapova. So, the part first is the article is about Santosh Yadav, the first women in the world climb Mount Everest twice. Her story is inspiring despite being born in a skewed society which did not welcome the birth of a girl child, where girls were married off at 16 or we can say at early age. She made her own path, followed her desires, and achieved world fame. So let's begin with the reading of the chapter Reach for the Top. The only woman in the world who has scaled Mount Everest twice was born in society where the birth of a son was regarded as a blessing and a daughter, though not considered a curse, was not generally welcome. When her mother was expecting Santosh, a traveling holy man giving her his blessing, assumed that she wanted a son, but to everyone's surprise, the unborn child's grandmother, who was standing close by, told him that they did not want a son. The holy man was also surprised. Nevertheless, he gave the requested blessing, and as destiny would have it, the blessing seemed to work. Santosh was born the sixth child in a family with five sons, a sister to five brothers. She was born in the small village of Jonia, was of Rewari district in Haryana. Meaning of the passage. So this article is written about Santosh Yadav, okay, who was the only woman in the world to have climbed the Mount Everest twice. She was born in such a society, or we can say that narrow-minded society, which was biased towards having male child over a female child. Although they did not consider the birth of child to be unfortunate, but it was not celebrated either. These people, they don't celebrate the girl's birth in their family. Okay, when Santosh was to be born, a saint, a sannyasi, assuming that Santosh mother wanted a son, so he blessed her that she would beget a son. As she already had five sons, that's why she did not want any sons anymore. Santosh grandmother said to the saint or sage that they did not want a son. The saint was surprised to hear this and blessed her alternatively. Okay, so the blessings turned into a reality. Whose blessings turned into a reality? Sage. Okay, as Santosh was born, she was the youngest child, a sister to five brothers. She was the youngest in her family. Okay, Santosh was born in a village named Joniawaz in Rewari district of Haryana. Now, the next line, see the number 2. The girl was given the name Santosh, which means satisfaction or contentment. But Santosh was not always content or satisfied with her place in a traditional way of life. She began living life on her own terms from the start. Where other girls wore traditional Indian dresses, Santosh preferred shorts. Looking back, she says now, from the very beginning was quite determined that if I chose a correct and national path, the others around me had to change, not me. Meaning of the paragraph. Although Santosh name means contentment or satisfaction, she was dissatisfied with traditional way of life. Okay, she was not satisfied with her life. What kind of life she was leading? She was leading a traditional life which did not satisfy her. Okay, from a very young age she started living life on her own terms. She lived her life in her childhood according to her wish. while other girls wore traditional Indian dresses like kurta pajama, salwar kameez. She preferred wearing shorts. Okay, Santosh recollects, means she remembers that from childhood she was so determined to live life according to what she wanted or felt was right for her. If she was right in her way, then others would have to change their way and not her. Understand? So she was so determined. Now, the next third paragraph. Santosh parents were affluent landowners who could afford to send their children to the best schools, even to the country's capital, New Delhi, which was quite close by. But in line with prevailing custom in the family, Santosh had to make do with the local village school. So she decided to fight the system in her own quiet way when the right moment arrived, and the right moment came when she turned 16. At 16, most of the girls in her village used to get married. Santosh was also under pressure from her parents to do the same. See the word affluent means well off or prosper. Understand means wealthy people. See the phrase in line with means following or in accordance with or according to. Custom means here tradition. Now the meaning of the paragraph. Now Santosh parents, they were very rich people. They were land owners. They were landlords. Okay, and they were very wealthy. They could even afford the money to send their children to study in schools abroad or in Delhi, which was near their village. But still, due to the prevailing customs, because of dogmatic society, they decided to send Santosh, their daughter, to a school in the village. Santosh decided that she had to take her own path when the right time come. At the age of 16, as most of the girls in the society in her village were married off. Okay, she was also pressurized by her parents to get married at 16. Now, the next paragraph, fourth one. A marriage as early as that was the last thing or on her mind. She would threaten her parents that she would never marry if she did not get a proper education. She left home and got herself enrolled in a school in Delhi. When her parents refused to pay for her education, she politely informed them of her plans to earn money by working part time to pay her school fees. Her parents then agreed to pay for her education. Now, the right time has come, and that was the age 16. Okay, now see the meaning of the paragraph. So, for her, getting married was nowhere in the list. It was her last goal. Understand? She wanted to get proper education before getting married. So, Santosh left home and got admission in school in Delhi. But her parents refused to fund her studies. They did not they did not want to give any money for her studies, for her further studies. And she gently replied that she would herself fund her studies by working or by doing part-time job. Understand? When they came to know about this, when they saw her determination, the parents softened their stand. They just in their heart got softened, and they saw her stand, and then they got agreed to pay for her education. Now the fifth, wishing always to study a bit more, and with her father slowly getting used to her urge for more education, Santosh passed the high school examinations and went to Jaipur. She joined Maharani College and got a room in Kasturba Hostel. Santosh members Kasturba Hostel faced the Aravali Hills. I used to watch villagers from my room going up the hill and suddenly vanishing after a while. One day I decided to check it out myself. I found nobody except a few mountaineers. I asked if I could join them. To my pleasant surprise, they answered in the affirmative and motivated me to take to climb. Okay, now see the meanings of difficult words. Urge means strong desire. Okay, check it out means find out the truth. And then affirmative means positive reply. Okay, now meaning of this passage. Santosh wanted to be highly qualified. Okay, she wanted to go for higher education, and her father accepted her wish. He was ready to do this. After passing high school, she joined to Maharani College at Jaipur and stayed at the Kasturba Hostel. The Aravallis hills were near the hostel. Often she saw villagers climbing the hills and disappearing behind it. Okay. She was curious to know what was beyond the hills. And one day she decided to find out that what was beyond the hills. Santosh found a few mountaineers who allowed her to join them in their mountaineering expedition. Okay. So she joined them and started climb the mountain. Now, the next paragraph. Then there was no looking back for this determined young girl. She saved money and enrolled in a course at Uttarkashi's Nehru Institute of Mountaineering. By college semester in Jaipur was to end in April, but it ended on the 19th of May. And I was supposed to be in Uttarkashi on the 21st, so I did not go back home. Instead, I headed straight for the training. I had to write a letter of apology to my father without whose permission I had got myself enrolled at Uttarkashi. Okay, now no looking back means progress without any interruption. Okay, enrolled means registered or took admission. Next is headed straight means headed straight for means went towards straightforwardly. Okay, now another word is apology letter. Actually, uh, she wrote a letter to her father as she just started a mountaineering or the course without her father's permission. Understand? Now, the meaning of this paragraph. Since then, Santosh progressed gradually to become an accomplished mountaineer. She saved money to get enrolled in a mountaineering course at the Nehru Institution of Mountaineering, and it is situated in Uttarkashi. Uttarkashi is in Uttarakhand. Understand? It is a district in Uttarakhand or one of the hill region districts of India. So, as her college semester and got delayed, and she did not have time to visit home before reporting at the institution of mountaineering, she went directly to the institute and wrote a letter of apology to her father because she had enrolled for the course without her father's permission. Okay, now next paragraph. Thereafter, Santosh went on an expedition every year. Her climbing skills matured rapidly. Also, she developed a remarkable resistance to cold and the altitude. Equipped with an iron will, physical endurance, and an amazing mental toughness, she proved herself repeatedly. The culmination of her hard work and sincerity came in 1992, just 4 years after. She had shyly asked the Aravalli mountaineers if she could join them. At barely 20 years of age, Santosh Yadav scaled Mount Everest, becoming the youngest woman in the world to achieve the feat. If her climbing skills, physically fitness, and mental strength impressed her seniors, her concern for others and desire to work together with them found her a special place in the hearts of fellow climbers. During the year 1992 Everest mission, Santosh Yadav provided special care to a climber who lay dying at the South Cole. She was unfortunately successful in saving him. Okay. However, she managed to save another climber, Mohan Singh. She would have met with the same fate had she not shared her oxygen with him. Now, this paragraph is very important. See the meaning of difficult words. Mature means developed. Resistance means the ability not to be affected by something. Okay. Next, equip means supplied with. Then physical endurance means strength. Then culmination means end. Scaled means climbed. Okay. Now the meaning of the paragraph. Now Santosh went for an expedition every year and she improved her skills gradually. She developed immunity to cold weather, as it is very tough to climb the mountain during cold weather, but still she developed immunity to cold weather and heights. Altitude means heights of a place. Santosh had the qualities of physical strength, mental strength, and strong willpower. In 1992, 4 years after her first casual climb on the Aravalli Hills, she climbed Mount Everest. Okay, after her casual climb on the Aravalli Hills, she she climbed Mount Everest after the casual climb on the Aravallis. Okay, then she was 20 years of age. Santosh became the youngest woman in the world to climb the peak. Her seniors were greatly influenced by her qualities of physical strength, mental toughness, and strong willpower. Her companions on expedition found her too concerned for others also and willing to work as a team. It means she had team spirit. Okay. She believed in teamwork. During the 1992 expedition to Everest, she tried to save a fellow climber but was unsuccessful. She was successful in saving another fellow climber, Mohan Singh, who fell short of oxygen by sharing her oxygen with him. Understand? So she was kind hearted too. Next page now. We'll see from eighth one again. During the 1992 Everest mission, Santosh Yadav provided special care to a climber who lay dying at the South Col. She was unfortunately unsuccessful in saving him. However, she managed to save another climber, Mohan Singh, who would have met with the same fate had she not shared her oxygen. She not shared her oxygen with him. Okay. Now, so you can see that during the year 1992 expedition to Everest, she tried to save a fellow climber, but she was not successful. Okay, but again, she was successful in saving another fellow climber, Mohan Singh, who fell short of oxygen. She shared her oxygen with him. Understand? Now, the next paragraph, ninth one. Within 12 months, Santosh found herself a member of an Indo Nepalese women's expedition that invited her to join them. She then scaled the Everest a second time, thus setting a record as the only woman to have scaled the Everest twice and securing for herself and India a unique place in the Annals of Mountaineering. In recognition of her achievement, the Indian government bestowed upon her one of the nation's top honors, the Padma Shri. See, annals means historic or historical records. Okay, bestowed upon her means honored her with something, like she was honored with Padma Shri. Okay, top honors means highest award. Now, within the next year, means after 1992, she had joined a group of Indo Nepalese mountaineer women. Then she climbed the peak the second time and became the only woman to have climbed the Everest. How many times? Twice. Santosh made India proud by getting her name recording in the historical records of mountaineering or historic records of mountaineering. The Indian government honored her achievement by giving her the Padma Shri award. Okay, now the next, the last paragraph, describing her feelings when she was literally on the top of the world, Santosh had said, "It took some time for the enormity of the moment to sink in. Then I unfurled the Indian tricolor and held it aloft on the roof of the world. The feeling is indescribable. The Indian flag was flying on the top of the world. It was truly a spiritual moment. I felt proud as an Indian, also a fervent environmentalist. Santosh collected and brought down 500 kilograms of garbage from the Himalayas. See the meaning? The enormity of the moment means a very great moment. Then sink in means be understood. Held it aloft means held something up high. Okay. Fervent means having strong and sincere feelings. Now, here in this paragraph, Santosh reminds or she recollects, remember her feelings when she was literally at the top of the world. Okay. She took time to realize that she had achieved something very big. She hoisted, she unfurled means hoisted the Indian flag atop Mount Everest, on the highest point of the world. She cannot put the great feeling into words, means she cannot describe her feelings in words. Okay. She felt proud to be an Indian and she believes in preserving the environment. How we can say that? Because while climbing the Mount Everest, and when she was getting down, she did her bit by bringing down 500 kilograms of garbage from the Himalayas. It means she was very aware environmentalist. Okay, so that's all about the chapter Reach for the Top, part 1. In the next video, we will study about the part 2, Maria Sharapova. Thank you so much.